Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. William Kuo heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Designated hitter, William Kuo.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And that misses 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Into the box, Yangervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Runner goes for second. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. David Peralta gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners on the move for second. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Little chopper back his way. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. A quick out number 1. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
High in the air. Ray just to the left of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jake Lamb makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Belted high in the air out to left. Napoli ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Batting six.
A.J. Pollock will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The 0-1 delivery. Sacrifice attempt here. Smith comes up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Coming to the plate now, Oswaldo Arcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Brendan Drury will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in now, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Herman.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Napoli is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
William Quo gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mike Napoli will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Chris Colabello stands in.
right fielder, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are 2 down. Jose Ramirez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there's Arcia to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Hyun-Hae is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, Jan Hervis.
Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. David Peralta in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yan Gomes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Pedro Aguilera steps into the box. Left field and deep. Arcia going back, still going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So striding in, number 53, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Jake Lamb is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. In the air now, out to right field. Colabello's there. Makes the play, 1 away. A.J. Pollock steps in now.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Colabello in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Oswaldo Arcia, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, number 10.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Shot towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the Cleveland bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Mike Napoli is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a rather easy first out. Ready now, Chris Colabello. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Jose Ramirez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a snap move over to first. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Barehanded on the hop. One there. It's late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Can't quite get the out after an impressive snag. Hot shot toward third. In there, a base hit. Pedro Aguilera gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Hosed.
Brandon Drury heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Chris Herman is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Crisp. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. William Quo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Alan spins to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Alan Smith.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coco Crisp will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Into the seats, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Lamb is there. On to first, and Coco's gone for the second out. Francisco Lindor will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yangervis Solarte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. David Peralta will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Out in front of it, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Crisp. And he makes the catch for the second out. Paul Goldschmidt will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Outside and low, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 3-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jake Lamb. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crisp on the run, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Wendell Delgado will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Mike Napoli stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Michael Brantley will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Brantley.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Arcia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Chris Colabello will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Lonnie Chisenhall will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. It's sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit high and deep to left field. Arcia ranging back to the track, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Oswaldo Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brendan Drury will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Chris Herman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So stepping in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Brock will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Yangervis Solarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. David Peralta will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Pedro Aguilera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A little bouncer. And he's retired here, 1 away. Alan Smith is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup here for Coco Crisp. Andrew Chafin will come on now as he inherits a runner at first. He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Up high. 2-1 now. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Peralta is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Francisco Lindor. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So a big moment here, and standing in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from 3rd, 90 feet away.
Number 56.
A new pitcher to tell you about now, as it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out again. Rodney's ready. Here it is on 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Andrew Miller will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the 1st out. A.J. Pollock gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Oswaldo Arcia steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Yasmani Tomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with it. Cody Allen will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins. This change defensively for the
might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Yeah, 2014 was really an outstanding year for Mr. Brantley. He went to the All-Star game for the first time, won a Silver Slugger, and ended up 3rd in the AL MVP voting.
That's pretty amazing. Not only that, he was a 20-20 guy. He had exactly 20 bombs and ended up swiping 23 bases.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Jose Ramirez digs into the right-handed batter's box for this matchup against a left-handed pitcher. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Kicking off ninth, Brandon Drury, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. bat explodes as this is popped up. Underhanded flip. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. He singled his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth. William Quo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Allen has the target. Here it is on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Striding in to start the ninth, Yan Gomes. And they'll need him to get something going here. Tom Wilhelmsen is on now to try to close things down. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Peralta going back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Pedro Aguilera will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Caught off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Alan Smith comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight.
Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Napoli is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ballgame. Eddie Rosario will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Kenny Vargas gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Napoli giving chase, and that's the third out. Here's the center fielder Coco Crisp to get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder Coco Crisp.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and there are 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Bryce Harper makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Max Kepler digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Jason Castro will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Napoli is there. And that ends the inning. Mike Napoli strikes now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Mike Napoli.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Chris Colabello.
A solo home run for Mike Napoli. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece. Chris Colabello stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Backhanded on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Yan Gomes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Pedro Aguilera set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Alan Smith gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Anthony Rendon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here, 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Joe Mauer will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
The second for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is... Coco Crisp will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away. Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Lindor.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. 2-0. One out and a runner on third. Nope. 3-0.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the left. He's set. Here it comes. Mike Napoli is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. And a relay to the plate, and he is in there. Chris Colabello stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Colabello
sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner on first with two away. Jose Ramirez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. Eddie Rosario is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smith coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Kenys Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So striding in, Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled back. Tap foul at home plate. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Max Kepler, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And there's ball one. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Napoli racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yan Gomes is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw into second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth. Pedro Aguilera is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Alan Smith is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Coco Crisp will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Jason Castro heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Gomes waits on it. 1 away. Anthony Rendon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Joe Mauer will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Joe Mauer.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Eddie Rosario stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. High in the air out to center field. Crisp on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Francisco Lindor, the plate as we Get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
That's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Kepler sprinting after it, 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Encarnacion.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Harper. He can't get there as it falls in. Mike Napoli steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Chris Colabello steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kenys Vargas will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Designated hitter, Kenys Vargas.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Napoli ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder, Bryce.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2. Ramirez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Max Kepler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Napoli over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Jason Castro will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit out towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Jose Ramirez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Hit hard to short. Escobar is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Yan Gomes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. High and deep to left center field. Harper going back on it. Still going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland,
Pedro Aguilera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Kepler moving to his left. And the inning is over. Anthony Rendon is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Smith comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Minnesota,
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
first baseman number 7.
Joe Mauer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Alan Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. This is in the air to left field. Rosario has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Lindor.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer in foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Eddie Rosario comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Line towards center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Kenny Vargas strides forward now with a very important insurance run, standing over at third. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Your attention, please. Now
So
pitching
with a
for the
lefty
Indians,
waiting, they'll go to a
number
lefty of their
24,
own out of the bullpen here.
Miller.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number one.
The batter, number
Brian Dozier will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Napoli is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Max Kepler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Robbie Grossman will look for some
pinch hitting for Minnesota, number 36, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Jason Castro stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kurt Suzuki will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on.
Kurt Suzuki.
David
Now pitching for the
Robertson will
Indians,
trot in from the
number
bullpen
30.
as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion. And they'll need him to get something going here. Aaron Barrett is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ronnie Chisenhall will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Throw is dropped at first. Chris Colabello will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Jose Ramirez will step in. A ground out victim his last time. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crisp is under it. One down. Eduardo Escobar ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Robertson pauses. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Eddie Rosario will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Chisenhall is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding in to start, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Michael Tonkin will come on now trying to finish this one off. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alan Smith. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First and second here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and it's back to the top of the lineup here for Coco Crisp. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Francisco Lindor makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Santiago. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Josh Tomlin. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.